Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordy, and welcome back to WWE 2K16, my career mode. The Money in the Bank qualifying tournament, whatever you want to call it, it continues. Last episode, wow, Jordy made a promo, seeming a lot more emotional than usual, but he had two amazing matches against Mark Henry, and particularly on SmackDown against Bray Wyatt. That was a 20-minute match, which was absolutely incredible. Bray Wyatt was kicking out of everything we were throwing at him. And why do you think that is? Because we have bumped it back to Legend difficulty. I thought, seeing as we're playing every single match this month, and it works storyline-wise as well, with Jordy being a lot more emotional, finding it a lot more difficult to dominate like he was before. So I've decided to bump it from easy, because I did that for storyline reasons, and back to Legend. So tonight, on Monday Night Raw, we are going one-on-one with a guy who we have faced for the US title and retained, and for the Intercontinental title against him and Seth Rollins, which we also retained. So Dolph Ziggler never managed to beat us, but that could change tonight on Monday Night Raw. We're still number 10 in the rankings, but hopefully with a win this episode, either on Raw or SmackDown, hopefully we move up. As you can tell by Jordy, he has recovered a little bit in the head area. Obviously, the plaster has come off now after he was busted open at Payback against The Undertaker. So here we go, folks. It's Jordy, it's Dolph Ziggler, and it's live. Well, it's not actually live, but it's next on Monday Night Raw. Well, here we are, folks. Jordy is already ready inside the ring. And here comes a fan favorite, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. Former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion, and once again, a former World Heavyweight champion. Facing Jordy tonight. He's facing nothing but former World Heavyweight champions. Of course, Bray Wyatt, former WWE World Heavyweight champ. Mark Henry, former World Heavyweight champ. And Dolph Ziggler, like I just said, also former World Heavyweight champ. And listen to the reaction the crowd is giving him tonight. Dolph Ziggler is here, and if he can get a win over Jordy Porferman and end the streak in one-on-one competition, then that should give him a massive momentum boost and definitely secure a place in the Money in the Bank ladder match and an opportunity at the briefcase for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The crowd is definitely ready here on Monday Night Raw. And the match is underway. Here we go. And these two are going to lock up right in the middle of the ring. And it's the Big Show out here tonight. And obviously, him and Jordy have always had their differences in the Authority. And it seems like he's being sent out here to give Jordy a greater challenge. I guess the Authority, they are getting a bit anxious over Jordy as of late. Especially after that emotional promo last week on Monday Night Raw. So I guess they want to make sure Jordy really is at his best mental capacity. And with Big Show helping Dolph Ziggler, that will surely help things. Or perhaps there's a greater deal here, but I doubt it. Jordy is still the Authority's last hope. But of course, just like I said, Big Show is distracting Jordy. We know Jordy and the Big Show have definitely had their differences in the last few years since Jordy's been in the Authority. Jordy's had a great relationship, well, he had a great relationship with Kane, and I think he does now, despite that match at Survivor Series. But I guess with Jordy being brainwashed, I guess him and Kane are good friends now. He's definitely fine with Stephanie, Triple H, and he was fine with Seth Rollins before he got injured. But Big Show is something Jordy's always been at odds with. So maybe the Big Show is turning his back on the Authority. We don't know. Maybe we'll see in the next couple of weeks. I do not know. There's a big jawbreaker right there. Jordy now with a left hook. There's another one. These big strikes here. So Dolph Ziggler, Jordy in the corner. There's the European uppercut. And down goes Dolph Ziggler. The crowd really riled up tonight. Another big reversal from Jordy. Looking for a big move here, perhaps. Backbreaker right there. And look at that. Oh, springboard, beautiful. And I think a few of us may have been thinking that he was going to go after the Big Show there. Changing his mind, perhaps? Or maybe that was his idea. Oh, and sending Dolph Ziggler flying to the outside. And the Big Show lifting Dolph Ziggler up. Helping Ziggler up. Big Show standing on the outside. Oh, and Ziggler attacking the Big Show. And Jordy to the outside. My God. Wow. And the Big Show letting Jordy do his thing. Why Ziggler was hitting the Big Show, I don't know. Very confusing events right now. There's a big elbow to the face, though. Might have been Dolph Ziggler's downfall right there. And Jordy now face to face with the Big Show. And Big Show backing away from him. And Jordy now back into the ring to resume business. Lifting Ziggler up now. Oh, and Big Show distracting Jordy. Out of nowhere, that's the snapmare. Ziggler. Oh my God, beautiful. And Jordy was in complete control for a second, but there's the knee drop by Ziggler. Oh, there's a big kick. And Ziggler is in control. Oh, another big move right there. Big drop kick, I think that was. I wasn't looking at the time. And Jordy getting out of harm's way.
God, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The freeze
Jordy now looking to get right back inside the ring. Oh, and I think he was going for a move off the apron, and Ziggler knocks him down. Big stomp right there. Oh, gets out of the way. Big kick to the gut. Ziggler caught him. Oh, beautiful belly to belly. And Jordy is at his mercy. Ziggler now with a huge opportunity. There it is. Reverse DDT or whatever. I don't know what that move is. You might want to get back inside the ring here. Is Ziggler? Ziggler's going to take the sound. Oh, no, he's not. He's not going to take the count-out victory. Thank God for that. Or maybe he should have. My God, there's a big move. Right next to our announce table right here. And Jordy looking to get back inside the ring right here. And he's not going to reset the counts. Ziggler needs to get in through his own power, Jordy says. Jordy doesn't mind winning by count out. That keeps his streak alive. The streak seems to be very important to Jordy as of late. Here we go, Irish whip. And under. Oh, went for a big knee. Jordy now. Big reversal. What's he looking for here? German suplex. Bridging it right here. The cover. 1, 2. And the referee gets pulled out the ring. Oh my God. Oh, sleeper! Sleeper! Jordy with a sleeper, hold on Ziggler! Is he gonna put Ziggler to sleep? His very first submission victory! Ziggler taps! And it Big Show, his interference fails! Jordy makes Ziggler tap! Wow! Jordy with the first, I think, the first submission victory of his entire career against a fan favorite, using Dolph Ziggler's own submission move. Let's get a replay of that. That German suplex right there, bridging it. Referee 1, 2, and look at that, being pulled out the ring. And Jordy knew exactly what happened. And as they were discussing it on the outside, Jordy locked in the sleeper hold. And the ref got inside the ring as quickly as possible. And Ziggler ended up tapping out. Look at this. Tapping for dear life. And the Big Show, his desperation showing on the outside. And Jordy with a huge victory right here. The Authority have got to be impressed with that. And I bet you they're going to keep him as their last hope with that win right there tonight. Long live the Authority and long live Jordy. I guess Big Show was out there as a risk. Big Show immediately went backstage as soon as that happened. I guess they were just testing their protege. And I think he has definitely succeeded with that. And your rank increased. Jordy, I did say with a win over Dolph Ziggler, That could really help. And look at that, Jordy moves up in the rankings right there. Daniel Bryan is #1 contender for the WWE World title. Could we see Lesnar and Bryan for the WWE World title at Money in the Bank? If Daniel Bryan beats Brock Lesnar, the Authority will be in an even worse situation should Jordy not win the briefcase, as the WWE World title will be in complete control of the WWE Universe. That is dangerous for the Authority. But anyway, let's move on to SmackDown. Let's see what we've got right here. Lesnar beats Orton in the main event. Moving on to SmackDown now. Who are we going one-on-one with? Mark Henry once again on SmackDown. Well, here we are, folks. One-on-one once again, and Jordy going right after Mark Henry, not being knocked down though. Jordy has beaten Mark Henry already, and Jordy, he's in some good momentum right now. And look at this, Mark Henry already in the corner. Big stomp right there. Mark Henry now pushing Jordy away. And Mark Henry to the ground. There it is. Jordy finally getting Mark Henry to the ground right there. Oh my God. Big stomp right there. What could Jordy be looking for here? Lion Soul. Oh! And there it is. Jordy now cover on Mark Henry. One and a kick out. Powerful, strong kick out by the world's strongest man. Jawbreaker right there. That's his first move of the matchup, but Jordy once again seems to be on good form right now. Russian leg sweep. Starting off strong here on SmackDown. Jordy now, big strikes to Mark Henry. Left hooks. And look at this now. Doesn't have enough strength to go for the stun gun, but he hits that. And here's the big stomps right here. Mark Henry is in huge trouble. He just cannot seem to get any moves in on Jordy right now. And look at this, Jordy just punching the hell out of Mark Henry. I guess Mark Henry is being introduced to his own Hall of Pain right here. Oh, and there's the forearm drop. Wow. Those injuries definitely not affecting Jordy too much. Definitely not as much power as he had in the last few months. And Mark Henry is back into this right away. There's the reverse chin lock. Here we go now. Can Jordy get out of it? Yes, he can. Here we go. And he's out of it. Oh, and look at that. Oh, my God, beautiful. Oh, and a big knee to the back of Mark Henry. Another jawbreaker right there. Oh, and Mark Henry just spinning Jordy around, trying to make him dizzy, I guess. Look at this Samoan drop with authority. No pun intended. Well, Mark Henry. Big uppercut right there. Drop kick. There it is. Beautiful. And Jordy now going up top. Can he reach Mark Henry from here? Oh, look at that. Mark Henry up to his feet. I think Jordy might have been looking for that imploding 450, but there's the jawbreaker. There's the drop kick right there. And once again, Jordy heaving himself up top. Mark Henry's up early, though. Mark Henry is up early. Oh, and look at that. Big trouble right here for Jordy now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Fall away slam right there. And Mark Henry able to get some momentum here. I think with how short the Ziggler match was, I think maybe, perhaps, we could get a third match in this episode. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing a double upload today. Whenever we got a big strike by Jordy. Oh, and he went for something there. Oh, and a big strike back. Oh, and another big strike. Mark Henry. The power right there showing. Big strike. Oh, and Mark Henry now. Jordy, I think he seemed to have run himself out. He seemed to have burnt himself out right now. And Mark Henry sees this. Maybe he won't have enough energy to kick out. Oh, wow, that theory's thrown out the window. Jordy's got the energy, though. And Jordy definitely has the momentum. So Mark Henry better watch out. Just like I said right here in the middle of the ring. Jordy looking for it. Pedigree. A pedigree to Mark Henry, and that could be it right there.
His demeanor has never changed. The world's strongest man.
Hook of the leg, 1, 2, and 3. No, Mark Henry kicks out. Mark Henry kicks out of the pedigree. Look at that now, Mark Henry crawling back to his feet, and Jordy is enjoying this. Oh, and look at that big kick to the side of the leg. And boom, there's another big kick to the chest. Vintage Jordy right there. Lifting Mark Henry up. What could Jordy be looking for here? Second rope. Drop kick, perhaps. Oh, and he just got him. He just got him. And Jordy really showing his strength right now. Oh, went for the strike. Completely missed. Mark Henry with a massive right hook. And look at this, Mark Henry now. Back suplex perhaps. Jordy flips out of it. And look at this, second coming! Second coming now! Mark Henry reverses it. Jordy went for the second coming. A move that he's had for the vast majority of his career. And Mark Henry now with that scoop slam once again. That almost put Jordy away last week on Raw. But look at this, Jordy, authoritative approval. That took a lot of strength. 1, 2, and 3 with authoritative approval. Jordy picks up another victory on SmackDown. Not as dominating as he used to be, but definitely still dominating. A big win over Mark Henry once again. And because of how short that match was, I think it's time to move on to Monday Night Raw. Well, here we are, Monday Night Raw, live from Austin, Texas. And Jordy is making his way out to the ring here. Dean Ambrose! That's Dean Ambrose! And Jordy doesn't say... Oh, Jordy saw him! Double drop kick by Ambrose! That's Dean Ambrose! These two went one-on-one when Jordy first joined the rankings for the WWE World title, and Ambrose has set his sights on the authority. If he can't set his sights on Seth Rollins, Jordy is the next best thing. And Jordy fighting back against Ambrose right here. Oh, look at these strikes. I think Ambrose might be regretting. Wow! Wow! Jordy knocking Ambrose all the way to Kingdom Come. Oh my God! Wow! The anger and ferocity in those strikes was absolutely unforgiving and irreversible. Dean Ambrose certainly regretting going after Jordy right there.
Please welcome my guest tonight.
Renee Young with an interview.
Let's talk about Dean Ambrose. He interrupted your match tonight to ambush you. Have any thoughts you want to share on that?
See what Jordy's got to say.
He's lucky it was a cheap shot that got me. If we were face to face in that ring, I'd break him and end it right then and there. But instead, he must be scared waiting right now. He knows I'm waiting for the right moment to get at him. I'm going to get my revenge when he least expects it.
Whoa, whoa. And Jordy
Things have been
setting
getting
half his
heated
sights on
between
Dean
you two.
Ambrose.
What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
Rivalry? Who is he kidding? And who are you to ask a question like that? He is beneath me and not worth my time. I'm moving on to things that are worth my time. Are we done here?
So despite that attack, Jordy says his sights aren't set on Dean Ambrose
There
yet.
you have it. Back to you, Cole.
He'll get his revenge when Dean Ambrose least expects it. Wow. So we got to keep that in the back of our minds. Dean Ambrose certainly must be regretting that attack. Well, later on that week on SmackDown, Jordy meets a familiar foe and fellow Authority member in the road to Money in the Bank. he will go one-on-one with the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus, on SmackDown. If Jordy could pick up another victory over Sheamus, which he has in the past, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't have been in the Continental title, but, Intercontinental Champion, sorry. If he's able to pick up a win against Sheamus, that will put him on the fast lane to Money in the Bank. We are just over a week away from Money in the Bank now. I think we're going to do a double upload today, so I'll upload this as soon as possible, and then, you know, do the next one next, and then probably do Money in the Bank tomorrow or somewhere. I don't know. I think we'll do a double upload weekend. How do you guys feel about that? I think that'll be pretty cool. Obviously, we'll have something different tomorrow. I think I might still upload 2K16 tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. It depends how much I'm enjoying this, and I am enjoying this right now. We were scheduled to face Mark Henry on Raw, so I am glad that Ambrose has attacked me. And honestly, I was planning something with Dean Ambrose in the future anyway, so that's just perfect. That's just absolutely perfect, and I'm glad that's happened because the seeds have been planted. It's not right now, but as Jordy said in the promo, and that promo was perfect as well, because Jordy said he will have his revenge when he least expects it. So Jordy might just take his time, but obviously his sights are still prime set on the Money in the Bank briefcase. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of WWE 2K16 My Career Mode. If you liked it, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!